Hi, Garcia. Cricket at the Coliseum comes off the tongue real nicely here. Well, we are at the grounds within the Coliseum, and I'm going to do my best to try to explain to you what it is that we're looking at here. The grounds are pretty much set. The way cricket works, it's a lot, at least the premise of it is a lot like baseball. You have batters and you have pitchers. The pitchers in this case we call bowlers. Two teams, 11 players on each side here. The bowling team, the pitching team, will have all 11 players all scattered throughout the field here. And then the batting team will have just the two batters right there at the center where you see that rectangular tarp. That's called the pitch. That's where they'll bat, and that's where they'll try to score some points and score some runs. The rest of the team, that defending team, if you will be scattered all throughout the field. When the ball gets hit, if it comes all the way, you see the rope that's outlining the area. If it passes that area and still stays in the field, that earns you 4 runs, 4 points. If you essentially get a home run, knocks it out of the park, that's 6 runs. So if you come out and watch a cricket match tonight, expect to see lots of runs. This is the ball that they play with here. By the way, some etiquette. If you get one of those balls out here and you get one of those home runs in your hands, the proper etiquette is to actually throw it back. You don't get to keep it. Talking more about it here and what we can expect and the excitement all around cricket here at the Coliseum, I have Justin Gill. You're the Major League Cricket Tournament Director. It is a tournament that we are dealing with and we're going to start with tonight. Can you just tell us how excited you are to bring this here to Oakland?
Firstly, that was an amazing description. I couldn't do that myself. Yeah. We're so excited. It's a culmination of 3 years' work. The cricket world literally is watching this. Everyone around the world, millions of people are trying to see how we do here cricket in America.
Can you talk about the challenges and what it all took to turn the Coliseum, a baseball, football, soccer stadium, into a cricket arena?
Yeah, they're great. And it's not perfect. You know, we see a bit of warning tracks still. We see some odd angles, but this surface area really enables us to showcase the game properly. The 22 yards of clay in the middle have come from New York. That was on 5 trucks. That took a lot of work. We're ready. Tonight, when the TV cameras turn on, you could be anywhere in the world watching, and it will look like a proper cricket game.
Yeah. Can you tell us, I mentioned the etiquette about you catch the ball, you throw it back. Any other little nuances that if you've never heard it before, you wouldn't know about it?
You'll hear lots of cheering, lots of dancing, lots of flag waving. We have so many rules and so many silly words, so I don't know where I'd start. It could be a googly that's being balled, it could be a bouncer. The key is to watch out because that ball is flying in the crowd and try and catch it.
Yeah. Tell me in general, coaches, players, technical staff, do they care they're coming to Oakland? Do they care they're coming to a historic place at the Coliseum? What kind of conversations have you had with those people?
Yeah, well, growing up, me in Australia, we love American sport. We're fascinated. So it's no different for players and coaches. There's a real interest and curiosity. The history of this ground is awesome. And to play cricket in a proper sports stadium in America, it's a dream for players, coaches, administrators, yeah.
It's somewhat of a test run, too, for the LA Olympics coming up in a couple of years.
Yeah, on this coast, anything can happen. This is a proof of concept. If we get it right tonight, who knows? There's a really good chance that we can attract all the best teams in the world to come and play each other here in Oakland.
Well, looking forward to it. Well, Garcia, you'd mentioned there's a home team to root for. The San Francisco Unicorns, also part of this league. They've been part of the league for 3 years since its inception. They were second place when it came to this tournament last year. They will play for the first time at the Oakland Coliseum. And it's not just the first time in Oakland, not just the first time in the Bay Area. It's the first time you're seeing this level of cricket on the West Coast, on this side of the country. So lots to look forward to. If you can't catch any of the gameplay tonight, you have all up until Wednesday to catch a number of different teams with a number of different matches going on. But the game tonight starting at 6 o'clock. We'll send it back to you all in the studio.
James, thank you. James sort of became an expert on cricket through his morning reporting. We're still working to catch up.
Great job,
in the last hour, yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
So now we know to throw the ball back. You know, cricket is one of the world's most popular sports, some 2.5 billion fans worldwide. But many people here, not just us in the Bay, may not know enough about cricket to really enjoy what's happening today. So we've kind of worked out some of the issues on how the game works and the proper technology.
We're going to call this Cricket 101.
Yes.
Now, the basic terms, in case you want to check out a match during the next week here in Oakland, we're going to start with the batter.
Okay.
Like baseball, that's the person who's hitting. Innings, again, like baseball, this is the team's turn at batting. A bowler, that's the player who bowls the ball to the hitter. Think of them like a pitcher. They count runs. A duck, by the way, is an inning where you score 0 runs.
Okay, so of course we also have the wicket. That's the 3 stumps behind the batter. A wicket keeper is the person behind the stumps. At first I was like talking with our executive producer. I'm like, this is like baseball, right? He's like, it's a little like baseball. So hopefully this little explainer from our newsroom has helped you understand and perhaps appreciate what's going to be taking place here in Oakland. And, you know, again, 2.4 billion fans around the world. Can't be wrong. Right. So it's nice to help everyone get up to speed today.
You did that like a pro.
Well, I'm just, you know, I'm just laying forth what our newsroom has created. So.
That's right. All right, let's talk about weather now here in the Bay Area.